is really exciting being here in Australia to see our concept of the academy that was started a number of years ago in the States now move internationally and bring that curricula and work together with leaders in Australia who have the same commitment to quality and safety as we do.
I think it's quite relieving to see that people from all over the world are having the same troubles that we are having here in Australia and having the same issues with communication, the same issues with open disclosure and the same issues with sort of informed consent and getting patients involved in their care. And it's quite nice to see that we're not the only one and we're not the only one dealing with these issues.
And quite often I find that you're privy to so much more information than the team sometimes, just because you've got the time to chat with the patients and you have the time to be concerned.
For the Australian experience, we've got faculty from two areas. We've got the Telluride, the American faculty that have come over here and generously giving their time for it. And we've paired each of those with the Australian faculty. And we've got some heavy hitters as well. We've got some very senior bureaucrats who understand it. And we've got some fine clinicians as well.
I find it a challenge. Working with colleagues is a privilege, and being able to work across, work with various disciplines within the workplace is really a privilege, to getting to know different groups and how they think and value the contributions they can make.
You know, we need the nurses and even the outside agencies and even the housekeeping staff who knows something. We need to empower them all to not be afraid to speak up. We just have to figure out how to empower everybody to speak up if we're going to change this whole system.
It's really great to be at Q Station. I could see why Kim and others from Sydney picked this venue. It reminds me a lot of Telluride, Colorado in many ways.
So the Q Station, we've chosen it because it's a little bit isolated, but it's not too far away from things. Once people are here, we build a sense of community. We all live together, we eat together, we have happy hour together, and that's part of the learning experience. We learn a lot during the sessions, but we learn a lot on the group walk and at happy hour, talking to each other. So it's a good place to share, and it's a beautiful environment as well.
You really want a place that you could get away to and have like a think tank type environment without the multiple distractions that many times we face in our daily activities.
I'm really excited to take a few of these key points back to my workplace, and just I think it'll motivate nurses. At the moment we are faced with that sort of workplace culture where people aren't quite exactly happy with where they're working, so I think it's quite nice to bring these new ideas and new concepts and just get people really excited about rethinking what they're doing with their career and rethinking why they became a nurse or why they became a doctor, and just giving them that sort of inspiration and something to work forward towards.
It's definitely patient-centred, and it's so important that, you know, that's ingrained in us, that we're here for them and we're here to provide the best kind of care to them, and if we can't or if we're unable to, we're open and honest with them and let them know about it.
Looking forward to going back to where I work and trying to think about ways that we can start to introduce change. There's lots of areas that improvements can be made, so it'll be getting support of some of the seniors at places I work with to perhaps look at starting up projects or introducing programs to try and improve safety.
We all know what's right in the moment. We just have to remember to do it.
I'm very encouraged about this young generation, and that's why we're concentrating on getting them early on in their careers, because they're going to be the change makers that will make a difference. They're intelligent, they're articulate, they're on fire, and we just want to stimulate that fire so that they'll want to make a difference to patient safety. I think patient safety is going to improve enormously in the future. We'll never solve the problem, but these are the people who are going to make it much better and much safer for patients. So that when I go to hospital as a patient, if one of these people's looking after me, I'm going to be much more secure.